Once upon a time, there was a dashing king, Edward VIII, who had it all: power, prestige, and the love of his people. But this is not your typical fairy tale. This is the story of a man willing to risk it all for love. Narration. It all began in 1931, when Edward met Wallis Simpson, a charismatic and confident American woman. Wallis was unlike anyone Edward had ever known. She was witty, bold, and worldly. The prince was captivated. Narration. But there was a problem. Wallis was already married, not once, but twice, and Edward was heir to the British throne. Their relationship quickly became the talk of London high society, scandalizing the royal family. Narration. Despite the backlash, Edward was unapologetic about his love for Wallis. He flaunted their relationship publicly, from royal events to private getaways. For Edward, Wallis was his everything. Narration. In 1936, Edward ascended the throne as King of England, but his relationship with Wallis was becoming a political crisis. The Church of England and the British government opposed the idea of a twice-divorced woman becoming queen. Narration. Edward was given an ultimatum: choose the crown or Wallis. But Edward was no ordinary king. To him, love mattered more than power, and so he made a decision that shocked the world. Narration. On December 11th, 1936, Edward addressed the nation. In a historic speech, he declared, "I have found it impossible to carry the heavy burden of responsibility without the help and support of the woman I love." Narration. Edward became the Duke of Windsor, and he and Wallis were finally married in 1937. Together, they lived a life of luxury and adventure, but always in exile from the royal family. Narration. Though their story is bittersweet, Edward and Wallis proved that love sometimes comes with great sacrifice. Their romance continues to fascinate the world, a testament to a king who gave up everything for the woman he loved. Narration. Would you give up the world for love? Edward did, and his story lives on as one of the most extraordinary tales of love and sacrifice. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.